We're now going to look at one of my favorite places to get data from. That's the UCI Machine Learning Repository. So to find that, you can simply search it in Google, UCI Machine Learning Repository, and then you should see this website. Now, this is a publicly available website that hosts machine learning data sets. So these are great. You can see they have popular ones at the top. If you scroll down, then you can even see new ones. Okay, I'm curious about this new one here, data set for assessing mathematics learning in higher education. I'll click there. And do note also that you can search at the top. Okay, there are 670 data sets here. So, they don't have everything, but the ones that they have are ideal for machine learning. Now, what they have are some different options. And so if you click on the download option, it'll actually download to your local machine. Okay? And so that worked here. But if you go to some of the others, so I'm going to go back and say I look at one of the popular ones, like if you want to see more of them, you can click to see more, like the student performance one. Okay, so if I click on this one, you can see it has an import in Python option. So this means that you can link directly to it, which is nice. So let's do that. Let's look at the import in Python option. And it's just a couple of steps. First, you're supposed to copy this UCI ML repo package. And so if you go into your Colab notebook, you put that in there. Now in Colab, you want to put an exclamation in front of that so that it's a command, basically. And so now if you press Shift Enter, it's basically going to load up the UCI Machine Learning repository, which is where the data sets are in fact located. And you can see it won't take too long, just runs through a few things and it's finished. Okay, so now going back, I can now copy everything here, okay, which would be what you want for this particular data set. You don't actually need the metadata info initially, but let's just go ahead and copy it all so you can see it. Okay, and then so put that in here and go ahead and run it. And it is going to print out the metadata, which gives you sort of more information. And really like why would be the target column. We'll talk more about that later, but X is most of the data. Okay, and so you can actually look at X here as you would a data frame. And so if you scroll past all the printouts, which does have nice information, you can then put in capital X is what it's stored as, x.head. Okay, and so you enter that, and now you can see a classical data frame just like we've been looking at before.